Hi, welcome to Jana's Kitchen. I'm making some onion rings today. We are going to have a great fall day here, and it sounds like a good thing to Aaron and I, so we're going to have that. I have 1 cup, a little more than 1 cup of self-rising flour, but if you don't have any self-rising flour, no big deal. In the recipe below in the description box will be a recipe for using your all-purpose flour. This is unbleached, all self-rising flour. So even though it already has salt in it, I like my onion rings just a little saltier, but that's an option if you want to add 1/4 teaspoon more of salt. And then I've got some paprika, which is optional, but it helps the onion rings get a little golden color to them a little bit better. That's what they do commercially anyway. And then I have a bottle of beer. It doesn't matter what kind of beer. Most of the time I use Miller Lite, so it doesn't have to be a good one. But anyway, we just needed 1 bottle of beer, so that's what we have. And so I'm going to add the beer to the flour slowly because I don't want to add too much beer to the flour. But if I do, it's okay because I have some more flour set aside here. Because you never know, every flour and the humidity in the day, everything changes the outcome of the measurements. So there is no exact measurements here. And so I just kind of want to get some of the lumps out. That's about the right consistency, but I think I need a little bit more batter today. So I'm going to add a little bit more flour, which means I'm going to add a little bit more beer. I don't know if you can see. It's going to thicken up. It's like pancake batter, but a little bit thinner. Unless you're making crepes, then a little thicker. Because after it sets for a few minutes for the beer to do its thing to cause it to rise, because we want it to rise a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to set this off to the side. And then I have some more self-rising flour, but you can use any flour. And I'm going to add it to my cut onion rings. I'm just going to let them marinate in the flour, and they're going to absorb some of the moisture in the onion rings. And by the way, you can cut your onion, if you're going to have company or something, you can cut your onion rings a whole day in advance and just put them in the refrigerator and let them get rid of some of the moisture. That's fine too. So, but I have never done that, but you can do that. Restaurants do that. Okay, and so I'm just going to wait for my oil to heat up here behind me, and we're going to get to frying. And you can cut these any thickness. How do you like your onion rings, Erin?
I like it thin.
You like yours thin? Well, just so happens I have some thin cut onions here, and so we'll make everybody happy today. So I'm going to sprinkle your thin cut with
My favorite childhood ones were the onion strings.
Oh, I know they were, and that's what I tried to do here. So, okay, we'll be back to fry. Okay, we've got our batter here. We've got our onion rings that have been dipped in the flour, and I'm going to put all of that in this batter, just like that. And I've got my oil set at 375. I like the little crunchies, so I'm not doing that on purpose. I like the little crunchies too. And so I'm going to get these going in here. They don't take very long. And you want to pick the size rings that you have room for left in your pan. I need a little smaller one there. I think one more small one and I should be good to go. One thing these are great for is think about game day. I've done these outside at our outdoor kitchen too. I am using peanut oil, but you can use any fat that your family likes to use. I think you can even use
Beef
tallow. Huh?
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow, absolutely. And so anyway, we're going to let these cook for just a couple minutes here, and we'll be back when we are going to turn them over. All right, we're back and starting to flip them. Because this side's going to cook a little too as it's in the oil. And you can just see that they're nice and crispy. And I'm going to keep cooking these until we're ready to take them off. We'll see you back in just a couple of minutes. Ooh, those crunchies are so good, Erin. All right, we've got some onion rings ready to go here. And just so you know, when you're using an electric skillet like this, my arm is always in the way of the camera. Sorry, I'm right-handed. See how crispy these are? They're beautiful and they're very light. With electric skillets, the coil for heating is just around the edge. And so I just was thinking, why is this not heating even? And it's like, oh, duh. So if you're using an actual fryer instead of an electric skillet, you'll have more even heat. And I just forgot to twirl them around a little bit. Look how beautiful this is. Ouch, that's still hot. These are so crispy and crunchy. I like mine with ketchup. What do you like on your onion rings, Erin?
Ketchup.
Yeah, and then I also like to mix mayonnaise and ketchup together too. That's kind of a unique thing. And then I think they call that in some places fry sauce. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's as easy as it is to make onion rings. And I'm just going to start Erin's here and make some nice little ones, and we'll be back. I was going to show you, I have this spider that I use, and I do take the little crunchies out and set those so that they don't burn and make your other onion rings taste funny. So you can just use whatever. And now here's Erin's skinny onion rings. I'm going to put those into the batter. And put those in so she can have her thin ones. And you know what? If you use a mandolin, you can even get them thinner. And so we're going to put those in for her, and we will be back. Okay, we've got Erin's skinny ones in here. And at the hometown restaurant we used to go to, they would do the skinny ones kind of clumped together. And we liked them like that. You kind of had to pull them together. Oh my goodness, we have such great memories. And my 50th class reunion was this summer. And I'm sure some of my classmates are going to remember going to that restaurant and enjoying a big wooden bowl full of onion rings. So good. So I'm just going to finish cooking these and we'll be back. Okay, we are done with our skinny rings. And so we're going to take these out. I know Erin's ready to have one. And then I'm going to come back in and get all of the tiny little bits, and we'll be back to try them. Okay, we're back, and for anybody doubting if they're crispy, Erin, you try one. Okay, get your ketchup. Oh my goodness, look at it. See, we have noise canceling headphones, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know, can you hear it? I don't like to chew with my mouth open, but they're so crispy and they are so delicious. I hope you try these real soon because they are really simple to make. A little bit of oil, some onions, and a beer, and self-rising flour, and you are ready to go. Thank you for stopping by Jana's Kitchen. Enjoy.